Alright everybody, okay, we have a tarot deck and we are not afraid to use it. Aha! The ultimate weapon against nothing much, really. Although I do hear of people who can actually sort of like flick cards and they can sort of like do some damage. Maybe it's like some really large tarot cards thrown in that way. It could be... No, don't even think about that. It'd be a waste of good artwork. You wouldn't walk into like, the Louvre in France and throw around a few works of Vincent van Gogh, would you? No, of course not. So you got to treat these things with a certain level of respect because they are arts, they are love, they are spirituality, and all that kind of like cool stuff. That's the way I see it. I could be wrong, I probably am wrong, but because we're all wrong in some respects, because none of us see the world perfectly clearly. None of us do. Remember that. And that's what this card is talking about. The Moon card can be talking about not seeing things clearly. It's your perception, your intellectual perception of the circumstances around you and what's both good about that and bad about that. And sometimes your emotions can make you see things that aren't there. Alright, I've had situations like that in my life, okay, when I was angry, I was irritable, I hadn't slept, whatever, and I saw things that weren't there and I reacted appallingly. Okay, so sometimes we can need an extra bit of I am possibly not seeing things clearly about this. And then that also goes on to the next two signs we've got there. Fortunately, have I got a cat hair in my mouth? Oh dear. Fortunately, your Devil card reverse speaks about being brought into a time of life which you can end up in for a long period of time. But also not necessarily enslaved, but merely a part of, and with a sense of longevity. And your reversed lightning struck tower does speak about something divine and positive entering into your life, but it also speaks about creating in a loving, gentle, and what's the word I'm looking for here? Ethical manner. Creating new structures in your life. Because the old has got to go, the new has got to come in, and you've got to think about where you are in life and what you want to achieve really and properly, and to do so whilst having care and compassion for others at the same time. Okay, balanced movement towards success and achievement. Does that make sense to you? If it does, we've got a comment section for that. If it doesn't, we've got a comment section for that. So use the comment section. And also use the comment section to tell me what you want to see in terms of memberships, what you want to see on your own daily videos, or whatever it is I'm going to be doing here. And we'll carry on building things up. Maybe it'll even become just like one really long video containing one reading of tarot, one reading of 40 servants, one reading of the runes, and a few other fun things thrown in. I don't know yet, but you do. You know what you like. And now is your chance to tell me down there, okay? Brilliant. Obviously, rate, comment, share, subscribe, favorite, thumbs up, click the bell, diddly, because that is good. Very good. Yes. And if you like the work I'm doing and you want to carry on encouraging me to put out lots of lovely content, use the super thanks button. Make a small cash donation to me, because that is like the thing which really makes me want to carry on making more content for you. Alright? And I will speak to you again very soon for another delightful journey into the world of the weird. And may all the blessings of the universe be upon you.